Does Belgium hold the key to the future defence of Ukraine?
That's a bit of a cynical question. I don't think we hold the key, but we do hold a lot of Russian assets. There's talk about a reparation loan to finance Ukraine. That's one of the options to finance Ukraine. We have to lift an option next week. Will we do it with a European solution or with a reparation loan? I'm skeptical about the loan, I'm not going to lie. That's because I'm heavily exposed to the liabilities of such an operation. But I'm a loyal European, I'm loyally pro-Ukraine. So I have said, if you want to go through with this, we could. But there are, of course, conditions, mainly the mutualization of the risk of it, a liquidity safety net, and the idea that we do this all together. But I'm not the only one who holds immobilized assets. There are other countries like the UK, like France. If we go together, then you're under a big umbrella, and you're not the only one that is exposed to all the risks. This would be the minimum conditions, and I'm glad to see that we have constructive talks about this with the Commission and also with your Prime Minister.
After Wever, will you unfreeze Russian assets to help Ukraine? Prime Minister, are you wasting President Trump's time with another meeting about war in Ukraine? Prime Minister, will you financially insure and back Belgium if they do give frozen assets to Ukraine?
In the right spot.
Right.
Right, let's do a handshake. There we are. Okay. Let me begin by welcoming you to Downing Street. It's very good to have you back here in Downing Street, and it is an opportunity for us to discuss the very many challenges that we face, but particularly the issue of Ukraine, where you've been an incredible partner, like-minded, with action, one of the first on the coalition of willing to make really significant contributions in terms of what we're able to do, and security guarantees, etc. So I look for that discussion. The strength of the relationship between our two countries is incredible, whether that's people to people, the amount of trade and the economy that we do, and across so many other shared challenges. So you're very welcome. It's a very good privilege and pleasure to have you here as my guest, and I look forward to our discussions this afternoon.
Thank you, Prime Minister. Our relationship with the UK is much older than the European Union. It goes back to the Middle Ages. You've always been our ally, always my friends. There's never been a soldier in an unfriendly manner on our soil, and we remember these things. You came to us in our hour of need, in our darkest hour. We remain forever in your debt for that. And I've been visiting your country quite regularly. I've been here a few times, but never since Brexit, and I think it's symbolic that now, after Brexit, the first time I can come here as Prime Minister. We have a lot of bilateral topics where we could strengthen each other on security matters, on energy, a lot of things I want to raise in the short time that we can speak. But of course, there's also the pressing question of how can we support Ukraine. There are important decisions made next week at the level of the European Union. But I do understand that we and the UK will move together to get the certainty that we can support Ukraine to stay a free, democratic and sovereign country.
Thank you.